I congratulate the United Kingdom branch of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association on taking the initiative to host this important conference on the post-2015 development agenda. At UNDP, we're pleased to be a partner in this event because we believe it is vital to bring the perspectives and the experiences of parliamentarians to the debate about the shape of the new agenda. A number of you attending today may have already shared your views on the future agenda through surveys and through UN-led consultations, and you might also have been able to encourage your constituents to take part too. When members of Parliament are calling for transparency and accountability and governance to be at the heart of the new agenda, this will carry particular weight because of your constitutional responsibility to scrutinise the executive arm of government. In the debate to date on the new agenda, we see increasing focus on the importance of honest and effective governance for development. For example, in May, the high-level panel on post-2015, appointed by the UN Secretary-General himself, called in its report for an emphasis on good governance, because it's so essential to achieving sustainable and inclusive development. The panel offered practical examples of how governance could feature in the post-2015 agenda. Then, in the My World Global Survey for post-2015 ideas, there was a very strong call to prioritise honest and effective governance in the new agenda. And this call came from every corner of the earth. This issue was ranked fourth by the 1.6 million people from more than 190 states and territories who offered their opinions. People are clear. They want a say in the decisions which affect them, and they want governments which can deliver decent public services, manage natural resources sustainably and fairly, and facilitate peace and security. In September, at the special event on the Millennium Development Goals at the UN in New York, the outcome statement from the world leaders called for a post-2015 agenda which promotes democratic governance and the rule of law, along with peace and security, gender equality and human rights, all in the quest to achieve poverty eradication and sustainable development. Tough negotiations on the post-2015 agenda lie ahead if the UN member states are to agree on an ambitious development agenda which will tackle global challenges effectively. You, as parliamentarians, can help promote agreement on a transformative post-2015 agenda. The work of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, the Interparliamentary Union, the Pan-African Parliament, and other parliamentary organisations, along with the leadership of individual parliamentarians, has been invaluable in generating enthusiasm for the Millennium Development Goals and action on them. Many parliaments have groupings actively advocating for MDG action in their countries and monitoring the results. So now, the full attention of parliamentarians is needed on the post-2015 agenda. Back home, mobilising fellow MPs and your constituents and urging your governments to engage fully in the debate, you can make a difference. But your role won't end there. Just in March, the 128th Interparliamentary Union Assembly in Ecuador noted that, and I quote, "stronger parliaments will have to play a central role in the implementation of the future Sustainable Development Goals, ensuring that policies are drawn up through participatory, inclusive, and regularly reviewed processes." That's consistent with the calls for the future Global Development Agenda to hold governments and other actors to account for delivering on the development commitments they make. You, as parliamentarians, are a key part of the accountability mechanisms in your own countries. A strong parliament is essential for democratisation and public accountability. Capable parliaments introduce, scrutinise and oversee national policies, legislation and budgets. They ensure their implementation and they ensure that all citizens, including the most marginalised and disempowered, have their voices heard. In 1/3 of the total number of developing countries, UNDP is proud to be supporting parliaments to strengthen their capacity to carry out essential functions like these. From our experience, we know that strong parliaments help their countries to achieve the MDGs and to advance human and sustainable development. So, we're calling on all MPs gathered together at this Commonwealth Parliamentary Association conference to go back home emboldened, empowered and informed to play your part in advocating for a strong post-2015 development agenda which will seek to eradicate extreme poverty and put our world on course for a sustainable future. I wish you all a very constructive and helpful conference.